Folks, we've seen the result of a weak, indecisive, and incompetent Obama in the Middle East. The stable Iraq handed to him by President George W. Bush is lost. Vladimir Putin has moved in and asserted control of the situation in Syria. Our allies, especially Israel, do not trust the United States. Islamic refugees are pouring into Western nations. Iran is on track to become a nuclear power, and the Islamic State remains a global threat. I'm sure Barack I sees all of this as a success, but for anyone who cares about American interests in the Middle East, it's an absolute disaster. As bad as the situation is, your liberal media has ignored several recent developments that make it much worse. A little over a month ago, Syria severed its partnership with the United States, citing several violations of the agreement. Back in September, U.S.-led airstrikes occurred against Syrian government troops, an act of war against Syria and in violation of the deal allowing U.S. forces in the country. This act has seriously tarnished American credibility in the region. That's not all. As Barack I continues to cower to Putin in failing to establish a no-fly zone, Russia has been recruiting the support of China, who then sent Special Envoy Shi Xiaoyan to Damascus to hammer out a deal with Syria to work towards a peaceful resolution to the Syrian crisis. The Chinese parliament recently passed a bill to allow Chinese troops to carry out anti-terror missions abroad. After passing the bill, China announced that they will deploy around 5,000 elite special forces into Syria for ground operations. They're also planning to help with training and humanitarian aid. China's involvement in Syria is a giant middle finger in Obama's face after their unopposed aggression in the South China Sea. President Obama was far too weak to stand up to Putin alone. How could he possibly stand against an alliance between Russia and China? It's safe to say Obama has lost any influence over policy in Syria and probably all of the Middle East. Thanks to Obama's weakness and complete incompetence, the entire region is a World War III powder keg just waiting for somebody to throw a match in it. The next president sure is going to have an awful mess to clean up.
Thanks for listening. Don't forget to subscribe and donate at theraywarnershow.com.